before we get started with the video, this is just kind of like a really quick explanation as to what the frick's going on. What this video is about is it's our interview that I had with Gizmo GX, the coach of the LA SHAYMINS, after our battle on Sunday, which was our RCF mock battle type situation that we did for fun. So this is kind of the interview after that where we talk a lot. And so yeah, it's pretty epic, pretty simple. Hope you guys enjoyed the video because it was a lot of fun to make, and it was a lot of fun to, interview and talk with Gio again after so long. Also, be sure to check out Monday's video, which was yesterday's video, because that's the start of the Souling Versus with Gizmo GX Season 3. Be looking forward to that because, well, actually, no, don't be looking forward to that. Just go ahead and go check it out if you haven't already because, my gosh, it's so amazing. And it's a lot of fun. The series is amazing. You guys are going to love it. And, also, just a really quick shameless plug before we get started with the video. Tomorrow, there's going to be a Pokemon battling video in a draft league that I have kind of announced, but not yet. So be looking forward to that. And then Thursday will be the draft breakdown video. The reason this draft breakdown is coming out after this is because I kind of messed up on that. I thought the video was supposed to be uploaded on the week. And, like, this next weekend, not this weekend, if that makes sense. I apologize. Whatever. I'm stupid. But, yeah. And then Friday, if I have time, I'm gonna come out with like an IBA Season 3 review type situation because I have a lot to speak about in terms of IBA Season 3. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, let's go on with the video. Blap! Hey, what's up, my dude?
Yo, what up, Gokey?
How are you doing, my dude? What a crazy battle! GG's on those sets, dude. You had some great sets. You had some great sets.
Real quick, dude. Real quick.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Did he? Was I cheating? Was I cheating?
No.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
No. You weren't. You're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. Of course. No, you weren't cheating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I chose not to.
When I chose not to. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, I chose not to Dynamax because I didn't want the Jirachi to keep setting up on me. So that's why I kept like lowering the Spadef so that way Heatran could come in and Scarf Eruption. Which is why I outsped you, by the way.
I knew.
Yeah.
I knew. Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. And it's like, whoa, you outsped Cinderace. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I know, right?
I made sure that I made the EVs.
Yeah, no,
I was like, this guy is Scarf. It was like,
yeah, I was Scarf Heatran. I was Scarf Heatran with Eruption. That was my set.
Dude, I had my fingers crossed here. I literally had my fingers crossed. I was like, yo, Hydro Kick has a very like.
Yeah, I was praying for the miss. I was praying for the miss. I was so glad you didn't switch it this weekend because I did the Calyx. I was like, wait a minute, Eruption still does half to you. If you miss, you die. I was like, yes, I need to do that. Oh, that's funny. But you did land, unfortunately.
That was really something.
That was really something. Honestly, even though I lost, I'm just going to say this straight up. That was a great match because it didn't come down to hacks. Like, it came down to our sets and like, both of us playing to the best of our abilities. Like, that was a good fight. And, like, compared to, like, the IBA stuff, like, every IBA battle I've had recently, it feels like, had lost due to hacks. So it feels so good to finally have a match where we go head-to-head, no hacks, and it just comes down to the sets and how well we play. So, GG's, once again, you definitely deserve that dub.
Exactly. GG's, bro. Bro, let me tell you first off.
Yeah, go for it.
Out of all your team, I predicted 3 of them. And
really?
I was like, because it was kind of obvious that you would bring the Kyurem. Why? Because why not legendaries? You just make abuse of them.
Yeah, and like Kyurem White's one of the most overpowered ones because of its like ridiculously high stats, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I was actually kind of terrified of that Kyurem because you could have just set up with the Dragon Dance and just destroyed me.
Yeah,
just destroyed me.
Yeah, I brought a special set.
With it, you would have won.
I brought a special set because I wanted to be able to 1v1 the Duraludon because I actually went for Freeze Dry there, which would have KO'd you. The only reason I lost was because I didn't have enough speed EVs to outspeed you naturally. I was not expecting Scarf. That was a really good bring. I was not expecting the Scarf Duraludon. So that was a really good bring. I was not expecting that. No, I was expecting Duraludon, but I wasn't expecting Scarf. That whole set just never popped into my head like, oh, this thing could be Scarfed. So that was a really good bring on your part.
A real quick question about your Haxorus and your Golly Supply. Did they both have first impression? They did.
Both of them had first impression. Yep. Because your team is like so weak to bug. Your team was really weak to bug, so I was like, I need to take advantage of that. So yeah, and then let's see here. My Glisopod was AV Assault Vest. And I was not expecting rocks, otherwise I would have packed heavy duty boots. And then what was it? Haxorus was Life Orb. I think you saw that. So, oh yeah, because I landed the Earthquake.
I didn't notice it. I did not notice it.
Yeah, I think the only like real difference I can think of when it comes to the sets is like right at the end there with Kyurem White. If I had enough speed to outspeed you, it would have come down to Cinderace and Lycanroc versus Glisopod and Kyurem White. I don't know who would have won that 1v1. If I had Aqua Jet, I would have said I won that battle. But it is really hard to say for sure.
I'm not even sure myself because I don't know if First Impression would have been able to kill Cinderace from that range. Because if it came to it,
let me look it up. Actually, I have my Calyx open right here, so let me look it up actually because I am actually curious myself.
Because if it came to it, I would have if Duraludon went down, I would have swapped into Cinderace, had you kick the Kyurem in hopes that I could kill it and it hits and it connects, and then actually outspeeds Kyurem.
Yeah. So, First Impression would not have killed, but in return you wouldn't have been able to do anything to the Glisopod anyways. Except like hit it with like a Pyro Ball. Oh wait, Acrobatics. Then you might have been. Yeah, actually Acrobatics would have. It wouldn't have KO'd, but it would have forced me to swap out, and then I would have had to swap back in. So you would have won that. You would have won that 1v1. Let's see, Acrobatics. Let me just look it up. Oh yeah, Acrobatics probably would have killed actually. Acrobatics after Stealth Rocks would kill.
Because Acrobatics is base 155 without any items.
Yeah. Oh, if I packed Aqua Jet instead of Liquidation, I would have won that battle because I would have just Aqua Jetted you. And then if you had the Lycanroc, I would have Aqua Jetted you again, you would have killed me, and then I switched into Kyurem, and then Kyurem outspeeds you, and then I win. Or unless you Sucker Punch me first, or if you're Scarfed as well. If you're Scarfed on that thing as well. If you were Scarfed on Lycanroc, you would have won anyways.
Oh no, I wasn't Scarfed.
Gotcha.
I just packed Sucker Punch just for any minimal damage, really. In case you outsped me.
Gotcha,
so,
yeah.
Wow, dude, that battle was just intense. Honestly, I led off with Frankie because I was like, this mofo he knows me so well that I don't know if you thought that I was gonna lead off with Cinderace. I didn't think
that. I didn't think you would lead off with Cinderace. I was thinking what did I lead off with again?
You led off with Haxorus. I was like, beautiful.
I was like, okay, Haxorus is like the best as long as he doesn't lead Hippowdon. Haxorus is like by far the best thing I can lead off with. And then you led off with that. And I was like, oh! Well then, that was the worst lead possible. I was so close. I was so close to leading Appleton too. Had I led Appleton, that would have, it would have still pretty much been the same thing. Just you wouldn't have been able to set up rocks as easily. You would have had to like Toxic me immediately.
No, actually, I would have just Stealth Rocks. Honestly, the reason I had Stealth Rocks on... Actually, originally I had Stealth Rocks on Jirachi so I could set up and basically chip damage your whole entire team. My team was literally based on the idea, since your version of your team, I battled it before, and it was through Arsenal, and I knew that defensively, I barely made it out alive. So, considering you and the way you battle, I was like, I just gotta go pure offense here. Everything was offense. I had to go brute force.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I mean, considering your roster, dude, half of your team literally is pure legendaries. Keldeo, you got Kyurem, you got Tapu, Heatran, Zapdos, for goodness sake. Zapdos is good.
Yeah, Zapdos is really good.
Curious.
It's so funny.
Why didn't you bring it?
Let's see, the Zapdos.
Mm-hmm.
It
could have hammered me.
I think because
actually it does hammer me.
I think because I saw more value in like the other 6 mons. Let me look at the teams again. Let me look at your team again. I mean, I guess it kind of would have, but I saw more value in like the other mons that I brought. Which is why I brought it. Let's see here. Because Zapdos gets walled by like Duraludon, Hippowdon, Jirachi, Celebi, Goodra. It gets walled by a decent amount. Tangela with Eviolite could be a problem for it. Suicune. So like the reason I brought I brought Appleton, like Kyurem White, obviously is obvious. Haxorus did a lot of damage with its like 147 base attack. Glisopod gave me priority with First Impression, which is what I really liked. Tapu Koko, you saw how much it did to Suicune. And then Heatran I valued because of Grass. And then like Eruption combined with Scarf just went through your team.
Dude, I will be honest with you. When I threw in Aqua,
Yeah.
I literally said in the video, I'm just like, I'm sorry, Aqua. You were meant to be there for the Kira, but I'm so sorry.
Rip.
I guess you're gonna die here.
Yeah, right.
You only get 2 seconds of screen time.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
no! Were you expecting?
It had to go that way.
Yeah. To be fair, I wouldn't have even done well against the Kieran because I had freeze dry. So that would have been super effective damage against this weekend, which probably would have been a 2-shot.
But yeah, dude. The reason I meant to bring Jirachi as as you saw, it was a Calm Mind.
Yeah, it was like
Wish,
Calm Mind setup sweeper. Yeah.
Psychic, something. The only thing I did not put into effect is the idea that I didn't put a lot of special attack into Jirachi, so that kind of backfired on me.
Yeah, it did a little bit. I mean, regardless, even if you had KO'd me, the same thing would have happened there, where I would have just swapped into Heatran and just killed you with the eruption, because you're at the health range anyways where I was at, and like well, I mean, I guess it kind of did matter because it did chip you down a little bit more, but I don't think it would have mattered. It might have been a bit more of a roll, but I don't think it really mattered that much. So,
but doesn't eruption go based on the amount of at full HP?
Yes, it does. Keep in mind though, I wasn't at full HP because of the rocks. Because of the rocks. So I was just a little bit chipped, and that chip might have mattered had that little bit of chip not been there on your Jirachi.
Okay, towards the end of the battle, I'm gonna be upfront with you. I was literally this close to be like, holy crap, I am done. Haxorus, I know it has Earthquake. I was just like, in my mind, I never mentioned in the video, I was like, in my mind,
yeah.
Oh frick, here we go, this is the end.
Yeah, Duraludon's defense is through the roof.
I was right here talking about Duraludon, and its nickname was Gandora. So Gandora, I don't know if you know the reference, but this reference is from an anime.
Is it Konosuba?
No, it's not. It's so
I saw Aqua. I saw Aqua, so I was like, oh, it's Aqua Konosuba. So.
Yeah, it is Aqua from Konosuba.
Oh, did you do like multiple anime? Yeah,
multiple animes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know you normally do like based off of like one particular anime, but this one had like a mix of them.
Yep, all of them. All 6 mons come from 6 different animes. Now, Gandora is a special one. Gandora comes from Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if you watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, I haven't.
So there's this specific arc where they introduce Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. And then
that's literally the perfect nickname. That is the perfect nickname, actually. That's amazing.
I was like, me here trying to reveal the backstory of why I named Duraludon Gandora, and it just proved its point. It
just proved its point. It killed everything. It killed half my team. Yeah.
I was like,
oh man.
Dude, when
if only I put more investment in my speed.
Yeah, dude. I was like, okay, how did I win this? First off,
no, it's the scarf. The scarf won it for me. The scarf won it for you, dude. The scarf just destroyed me.
But doesn't Choice Card get negated once G-Max happens, though?
Yeah, the Scarf negates it once G-Max happens, which is why I was able to outspeed you with Haxorus. But
How much speed do you have on Kiram?
I didn't have enough to outspeed you. I had a little bit, but I was packing... The reason I didn't have enough was because I was packing Icy Wind to lower your speed. I was hoping I could, like, switch Kiram in, scare something out, then I just Icy Wind something, and then I get a free kill. That's kind of what I was hoping for. It didn't quite work out that way. Kiram wasn't meant to be a switch-in. So that's why I didn't, like, lead off. That's why I didn't lead... That's exactly the reason why I didn't lead off with Kiram. Because it wasn't meant to be... It wasn't meant to function like that. That's why. So...
Wow. So it really did come to strategy and all that.
Yeah, it came down... It completely came down to strategy, which is, again, that's just, like... It feels so refreshing to not have to die to hacks, like, happened in, like, the entire... I don't know if you've been keeping up with, like, my IBA run, but literally, like, over half my battles, I could have won if it weren't for hacks. So it's annoying.
Gotcha.
It's really annoying. So I'm very glad that this did not come down to hacks. It just came down to like good plays. And again, like the Hippowdon set was really good. I was not expecting Hippowdon to come. I'm going to be honest. I was like, I don't think Hippowdon coming. So that was
actually
really great.
I'm curious. What did you predict was coming? I'm very curious.
Let's see here.
Your first goal.
I'm dying. Let me pull up your team again.
You're good.
I'm dying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't die on me. Don't die on me just now. Don't die on me.
Let's see. I was expecting Duraludon. I need you. I was expecting Duraludon, Cinderace, Jirachi, and Suicune. I knew were definitely coming. I was expecting more of a Goodra, and I kind of saw Lycanroc coming. And then Zarude, maybe. I was not expecting I remember saying something like maybe a Paladon, but that was like the least one I was thinking you would bring. I knew you were going to bring Celebi, Lanoon, Cursula, or Tangela. Like, I was like, those 4 he's not going to bring. So, for the most part, I expected the team. I will say a Paladon was the one out of the 8 that I least expected to actually come. So, if that makes sense. So, like, the six I was mainly expecting was, like, Duraludon, Cinderace, Jirachi, Suicune. Again, those 4 I knew were coming. Probably, I was expecting mostly Lycanroc, and then, Goodra. Those are probably the 6 I was expecting, mostly.
Gotcha.
So.
Yo, dude, the way I was planning my team out, I was just kind of going like, this guy knows me. It's like we've team built literally almost every week. He knows my strategies in and out.
Together. Yeah.
I hardly know of his, but he knows mainly my thoughts, kind of how I go about things. Yeah. So that's why one of the main reasons why I was like, you know what, I am not gonna lead off with a Cinderace. Rather, I'm gonna try to throw him off with a mon that he wouldn't think that I would actually lead off.
Yeah.
So that's where I came down with Hippowdon. I was like, I mean, Hippowdon is probably the best defensive mon I really have on my team, right next to, I don't know, Jirachi, I guess. Oh no, my bad. That's Suicune.
Yeah, Suicune, yeah.
And also on top of that, the reason why also I brought Hippowdon is that it really complements my entire team aside from Cinderace and Suicune, because Sandy Stream doesn't affect any of my mons.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that too. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I should have prepped more for that type of Hippowdon set. That's what I really should have prepped more for, and I didn't, so that was on my part.
Funny enough, that strategy, I got it from you.
Yeah, you did get that from me, didn't you? I actually remember that. I remember we were talking about that whole strategy. That is amazing, actually. Like, I forgot about that.
You're like, if you're gonna bring... Yeah, you were like telling me when I drafted Hippowdon, you're like, yo, I don't know if Hippowdon is good, but basing on like your team, yo, you gotta rock them Steel types and the Rock types because they complement
I remember
Hippowdon
that. My
so
gosh,
much.
That's so funny. You used my strat against me. You used the strat that I gave you against me. What the frig, man? That was good.
Honestly,
no, that was a really good set though. That was a really freaking good set. No, I was impressed. That was great. I didn't see any of this weekend set, but I'm certain it was good. The Calm Mind Jirachi could have been scary if I didn't pack Apple Acid. So I'm very glad about that I packed that.
That actually threw me off. I had no idea what Apple Acid was doing with on my end. I was like, all right, it does super effective damage. It must be physical or something or special. Yeah. Actually, I thought, is it special?
It's special. What Apple Acid does, it's a grass type move that does that's 80 base power grass type attack that only Appleton gets, and it 100% of the time lowers your opponent's special defense. So that's why I kept lowering your special defense all the time.
Oh, okay. Alright. Gotcha. Dude, I was really trying to sweep with Jirachi, but I completely forgot the idea.
I was like, nope, no, you ain't doing that.
I was like, okay. I think it was Monku did it, right? With Primarina. I was like, if Monk could do it, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to pull it off.
To be fair, actually, I have been swept by Jirachi. I have been endgame swept by Jirachi too, as well. Because, I got swept by Jirachi with stored power. That, Calm Mind did something in my face. That was in the Neon War. That was in the Neon War tournament. Had you been sub Jirachi, you would have straight up won. And I would have been so mad. had you been sub Jirachi, you would have won that. And I would have been legitimately the angriest. That would have been the angriest person ever. That would have. Oh boy, that would have made me so mad.
Dude, when I was trying to pull off this strat, I was like, wait, hold up. Because when I was team prepping, I was like, if I'm going to pull this off, I got to eliminate a couple of threats before I even try to do this. Yeah. And one of them was Heatran. And I didn't think of Heatran at the moment until I killed off the Appleton and then you send off Heatran. And I was just like, my initial thought, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was like, yeah, well, Jirachi, this is your end game. You're good. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could shoot a Psychic, maybe...
Yeah, I was debating about whether to go for Toxic, because I had Toxic on it as well, just in case you for the Suicune. I was like, I don't know if he predicts the Suicune. The part of me was like, I don't think he's going to predict the Suicune switch. I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think that's how he plays. So I went for the Eruption. I'm so glad I did, because that got rid of the Jirachi. And also that was the safest play I could go for as well, because I guaranteed that the Jirachi died. Whereas if I went for the Gutsy Toxic predicting the play, if you had stayed in, then I would have just lost to Jirachi probably. Well, Coco would have come in and probably killed it with the electric move, but by that point, it would have gone down. But at that point, I would have lost a really valuable team member because, again, like, you put in so much work versus the Cinderace as well, so.
Hey, Gokey.
Yeah.
Just know, man.
You won again!
It is a video, and again, this adds on to that I'm the almighty of the two.
Yeah.
I'm the almighty. Fair and square. This time it is fair and square.
This was fair and square. You got me, man. You got me with those sets. GG.
The odds were against me. The odds
were against you. The odds were against you, and you pulled it back with those great sets. Again, GG's. You brought a really good team, dude. I'm really impressed with it. I was really impressed with that. GG's. I will happily concede to that.
Dude, I'm super surprised of why you didn't bring Salt. Actually, I was very terrified of all your mons. I was really terrified that you did not bring the Umbreon. Umbreon is just something I could not deal with. Like,
the reason I didn't bring Umbreon was because I felt like the 6 mons that I did bring put in a lot more work. The only mon I could see that probably could have brought different would be like a more bulky Galarian. Toxapex, no, because you're so many mons, your steel types, I would get completely destroyed by like Jirachi, Duraludon, and stuff like that. That's why I didn't bring Toxapex, because I knew like I wouldn't have a good matchup against that.
Corsola would have been something. Corsola
could have done something. Corsola could have done something, but because most of your mons were special attackers, and on top of that they were grass types as well.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, I was like, the Corsola wasn't the best bring in there. The best bring I could have brought would probably be Galarian Zapdos with like Assault Vest or something like that. I think the main reason I didn't bring it was because like Jirachi and like Cinderace and stuff like that. But had I brought like a bulky Zapdos, that would have been interesting for sure. But even then, I still think like again like I don't know why I didn't think of Scarf Duraludon. I should have thought of Scarf Duraludon because that put in a lot of work. So I should have thought of that. So that was an amazing ring.
Scarf Duraludon was your idea.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about Scarf Duraludon too. My gosh.
You're cutting off, my friend.
Oh, I was saying, yeah, what I was saying was like, I remember, wait, can you hear me? Are we good? Gizmo! Gizmo! Come back to me!
You're cutting off.
Can you hear me?
Actually disconnecting. Reconnect real quick.
Okay. Okay, this good? We good?
You can hear me fine, right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me fine?
Actually, give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a
let's see. Can you hear me?
How about now?
Yeah. You're gonna mind. Can you hear me? Gizmo.
Wow, that's kind of weird.
What's going on? Is it like?
I don't know why you're cutting off. I don't know why you're cutting off. That's so.
Maybe it's the. Maybe it's just I'm peaking or something. I don't know. I'll try to speak a little bit quieter.
Is it on my end?
I think it might be me. I don't know. Do I still sound fine to you? I mean, you sound fine to me. You sound fine to me. So, can you hear me at all?
Like you sound clean. It's just that it just cuts off every other 2 words.
Okay, gotcha.
Give me a real quick second.
Okay. Yeah, I should have thought of Scarf Duraludon because that set was a really good set. I'm gonna just talk a little bit on my own while we're waiting for him to come back. We're probably gonna wrap up soon anyways, but yeah, that Scarf Duraludon, I don't know why I didn't think of that, man. That was a really good bring on his part. That was a really good bring. No, like legit. Gizmo brought some really good sets. Let's see. Oh, he's back. Hello, are you back? Let's see, are we back? Are we good? Are we good?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's my stupid microphone.
Oh, frick. No! No!
Well, you were saying?
I was saying I don't know why I didn't think of Scarf Duraludon because that was such a good bring for you. Like, I don't know why that never even crossed my mind. I should have thought of that. But, I didn't. So
the reason why I brought, first of all, like, the Scarf Duraludon was first, it does just so much work. Takes care of your my dragon problems with you.
Yeah.
And speed ties.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's really good. It was a really good bring, so it was really impressive. I salute you on that set.
Dude, your team was fabulous. I am
your
terrified
team was too.
when I first entered. I saw your team. I was terrified. I was like, here is do or die moment. I was just like, every play I do matters.
Yeah.
Cinderace, I knew Cinderace was the key to everything at the end. Like, if everything else fails, I had to keep Cinderace because pack the acrobatics, kills most of your mons.
Yeah.
The only mon that just threw me off on your squad was Appleton. I was like, what does Appleton bring for you?
Yeah.
And it did work.
I almost brought a physical Appleton. I almost brought physical. I'm really glad I brought special. I almost brought, like, Seed Bomb. I believe it was, like, Seed Bomb, Outrage, Earthquake, and, like, Body Press or something like that. I was going to go a lot more offensive with it, but I decided to go on the defensive end because I wanted to try to 1v1 your G-Max. And then I also had weakness policy on it, too, so that way if I Dynamaxed and you tried to hit me with, like, an Ice Fang or something like that, then I could take it and then just deal a lot of damage to you. I should have Dynamaxed.
Oh, you're thick fat. You're thick fat.
Yeah, I had thick fat. Yep, I had thick fat. I was thick fat.
Dang it.
Yep, I was hoping you would Ice Fang me. I was hoping you would Ice Fang me and I could bait it and save my Gigantamax, because I didn't want to burn it right away. I should have burnt it right away to make sure that the Hippowdon died, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And
Good thing I did not switch into Suicune, because I was this close to switching into Ice Beam, and I was like, good thing I did not.
Yeah, no, I was max Bidef too, so I would have been able to take it really well. And then I could just Dynamax. And then I also had like Recover, I had Leech Seed, which you saw. Yeah, it was crazy, dude.
Beautiful battle, man. I am so happy to have had this what if battle.
Yeah, for sure. That was GG's. Honestly, yeah, this was a great match. I wish this was the battle I lost to, because this was a much better. This is one of the most fun battles I've had in a long time. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, I had so much fun, dude. Like I said, we've had battles from time to time, and finally we got something. Even though it's not an official match, it's more like an exhibition. Yeah, like a
what-if scenario, but it feels great to do it. So it was a lot of fun, too. So I'm really glad we were able to
this is probably the closest we'll ever get to actually having a real
hey, you
match.
never know. You never know. Are you signing up for that IBA VGC thing?
Yeah, I'm signing up for it.
Hey, bet. I mean, if you do well with that, I feel like they'll probably accept you because they accept you into RCF. If you do well in that, then you might be invited to do IBA Season 4. So, which obviously I'll be taking part in that too. So, who knows? I mean, I feel certain we'll cross paths again in terms of like a draft league. We're going to cross paths again. Like it's destined to happen. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. But yeah, yeah, like you said, this was a fantastic battle. Thank you, legitimately thank you, because this felt great. This was very refreshing to have a battle that did not come down to hacks, but it just came down to playing well. Thank you so much, Gizmo.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, before we go, wrapping up on this, look forward to the Soling versus Season 3, because you guys have already seen the trailer. If you're watching this, you guys have already seen the trailer, so be looking forward to that going up tomorrow, as of the time of this upload, being Monday, January 18th. Be looking forward to it, because my gosh, what a legendary start it is.
Yeah.
It's probably like, it's one of our best series yet. I think it's going to be like one of the best series on our channels overall in a very long time. So be looking forward to it, because my gosh, it's a lot of fun. So the series goes wild, and it's great. So, yeah. Once again, Gizmo, thank you so much for the interview. It's an honor, as always, to battle you. Again, it's just a refreshing battle, dude. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
No problem.
And yeah, if that's gonna do it, peace out. Have a good night.
Peace.
Peace. We'll have a good night. See you, or we'll talk tomorrow probably, because we have to do the Soling versus stuff. But yeah, anyways, peace.
Peace. Was that the outro?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of wrapping up on my own time, and yeah, that is just saying peace to you. So yeah.
Oh, all right. Real quick.
Last words. Yeah, last words.
Just make sure you have the. Wait, is this in the video or?
Yeah, this is in the video. Whatever. Yeah, we can talk in the video. It's fine.
Oh. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, just make sure you have the videos on time this time.
Yes, I will have the video. I will have the videos up on time. I promise.
Season 2 incident.
Don't worry, season 2 we're gonna be great. It's gonna be great, dude. Don't worry. We're gonna be on time. It's gonna be perfect. Okay, we're not gonna miss a video.
All right, then, Gokey.
That's funny. All right, have a good one, fam. Hope
you have a good night.
Thanks. Same to you.
Peace.
Guys, dang it, I freaking love this dude. He's so fun and amazing, and I love him. But yeah, I think he's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not even kidding when I say that. Honestly, I will gladly take a loss like that, because it didn't come down to hacks. It didn't come down to crits. It didn't come down to being paralyzed. It didn't come down to a miss. It just came down to how well we played with each other. It didn't come down to rolls. It just came down to the strategy, and that's it's all, like, hacks is always going to be something that's in Pokemon, right? And it's not something that I'm complaining about necessarily, but when it happens so much, and it's not in your favor when it happens, like, it needs to be a balance. It needs to happen sometimes in your favor, sometimes not. You know, it's a balance, you know. But recently, it's just been so much not in my favor. RNG has hated me in IBA Season 3. So having a battle like this, where it just came down to how well we both played, was so dadgum refreshing. And again, Gizmo brought some very legendary sets. Those sets were great. I'm kind of slightly, I know I'm slightly tooting my own horn because I'm like, I gave him some of those ideas for those sets, but you know, at the same time, it's like, they were all really great sets, and I should have thought of those sets as well, prep for them. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Be sure, look forward to Soling versus Fire and Leaf Green coming tomorrow on Monday. It's going to be great. Don't have a set time yet. I will think about what time. We're going to try to aim for a specific time. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you dudes in the next video. Peace out, mates!